40 years, then 5.
Wait, what? 40 to 5?
Boomers worked one job for 40 years. Gen Z gets 5 years before AI rewrites the role. Career stability compressed 8 times in one generation. Most people did not notice. Generation Math opens the case. Chapter 1. Verdict first. The number today is 40 versus 5.
40 years versus 5 years per job?
That is the median career length per employer, by generation. BLS 2024 data. Workers 55 and older have 9.8-year tenure. Workers 25 to 34 have 1.7-year tenure. A boomer typically worked 1 to 3 employers their entire life. Gen Z averages 7 to 10 employers by age 35.
7 employers by 35? That is a job change every 1.5 years.
Yes, and AI accelerates this further. McKinsey 2025, 30% of U.S. entry-level white-collar jobs at high risk of displacement by 2030. Goldman Sachs estimates AI removes 300,000 entry-level positions while creating $25,000 to $50,000 in productivity gains per remaining worker. The math is brutal. Fewer entry roles, higher pay for those who survive. But the survival window keeps shrinking. This is not a recession. This is a structural rewrite. Chapter 2. Faction Aid Boomer-Era Workers' Stability.
Wait, we are the Boomer-Era workers. I started at General Motors in 1968. I retired in 2008. Same employer 40 years. Pension at retirement. My pension pays $3,200 monthly for life, plus Social Security $1,800 monthly. Total $5,000 monthly, indexed to inflation. I do not work, do not need to work. That is what 40-year tenure bought. Stability of life. Gen Z says it is impossible, but for us it was the default. We did not switch every 1.7 years. Switching was punishment, not strategy. Chapter 3. Faction A. The pension safety net. Defined benefit pension peaked in 1980 with 84% of full-time private workers covered. By 2024, only 15% have it. The rest get 401k self-funded. For 401k median balance for workers age 60 to 69 is just $193,000. That generates $7,700 per year safe withdrawal. $640 per month. Compared to my $3,200 pension monthly. 5 times less for younger workers. That is the cost of switching jobs every few years. Chapter 4. Faction A. Career compounding. Long tenure compounds in ways Gen Z cannot replicate. Stock options vest over 4 to 7 years. Switch jobs and you forfeit unvested. Healthcare benefits get richer with seniority. Vacation days double. Internal promotion ladder. I went from line worker to plant manager in 22 years. Outside hires for senior roles still rare. Internal candidates get them 70% of the time. Gen Z applies for manager roles externally and loses to internal boomers in their late 50s. Chapter 5. Faction B. Gen Z AI Era Reality.
Hold on, we are the Gen Z AI era workers. I started in marketing in 2020. By 2025, my role uses AI for 60% of tasks. My company laid off half the marketing team because AI does what they did. I survived because I learned prompt engineering before required. But my job in 2026 will not exist in 2030. McKinsey says so. I am not switching for fun. I am switching to stay employed. Boomer Rep talks about pension. I talk about not being homeless in 2030. Chapter 6. Faction B. The AI displacement structure. How money works documented this. 50% of planned AI data centers canceled in late 2025. That sounds like AI is slowing. It is not. Existing data centers run at 95% capacity. AI deployed faster than infrastructure can scale. That means AI is replacing jobs faster than predicted, not slower. Goldman Sachs. Copywriting, customer support, legal research, software testing. All categories Gen Z entered post-2020. All are 30 to 50% automated by 2027. Boomers had 40 years to plan. We get 5. Chapter 7. Faction B. The portfolio career. We respond by building a portfolio career. Not one employer, not even one industry, multiple income streams. Day job, freelance projects, content creation, online courses, micro investments. Average successful Gen Z has 3 to 5 income sources by age 30. When AI eliminates one stream, the others survive. Boomer model, 1 paycheck, 1 pension, failure point single. Gen Z model, 5 streams, 0 pension, Failure points distributed. Different math, different strategy. Both can work, neither can copy the other.
That is my point. Stability is not just stress level. Stability builds wealth. Equity in home, equity in pension, equity in social network at one company. Switch every 5 years and you start over each time. Mortgage relocations cost 8% of home value each. 3 relocations equal a quarter of one home value lost in friction. That is what 7 employers does to net worth. Chapter 5.5. Faction A, Health and Family. One more advantage. Long tenure protects health and family. Boomers retired at 62 to 65, lived to 78 to 82. 13 to 20 retirement years. Stable health insurance through one employer means continuous care. Children grew up in same school district, same friends, same network. Studies show parental job stability reduces childhood anxiety by 24%. Gen Z parents move every 2 to 3 years on average. Children change schools 3 times by middle school. That is not just career math, that is family math. Chapter 6.5. Faction B, AI as opportunity not threat.
One more reframe. Boomer Rep talks about AI as displacement only. AI is also leverage. A 25-year-old with AI tools produces what a 35-year-old produced in 2015. Goldman Sachs documented productivity gains of $25,000 to $50,000 per AI using knowledge worker. For Gen Z, that means 2x to 3x faster career progression if positioned right. My friend founded a one-person SaaS at 24. AI does the engineering, sales, customer support. Annual revenue $400,000, no employees. Pure margin. That was impossible in 1995. Boomers needed teams of 20 for similar output. AI compresses career, yes, but it also compresses time to wealth. A motivated Gen Z reaches boomer level wealth at 35 instead of 55. Different game. Chapter 8. Final data comparison.
Let me compile the numbers. Boomer median tenure 9.8 years per job, total 1 to 3 jobs lifetime. Gen Z median tenure 1.7 years per job, total 7 to 10 jobs by age 35. Pension coverage, Boomer 84% peak, Gen Z 15%. AI displacement risk, Boomer late career 5%, Gen Z entry level 30%. Income source diversity, Boomer 1 paycheck plus 1 pension, Gen Z 3 to 5 streams. Lifetime expected income, Boomer model gives $2.5 million inflation adjusted, Gen Z portfolio model gives $2 to $4 million depending on AI surfing skill. Variance is the key metric. Boomer model, low variance, low ceiling. Predictable middle class. Gen Z model, high variance, high ceiling, high floor risk. AI is not going away. The compression continues. Chapter 9. Verdict and action. Verdict. Career stability compressed 8 times in one generation. AI accelerates further. Boomer pension model is dead for those entering workforce post-2010. Gen Z must self-manage portfolio career or get displaced by 2030. 3 actions tonight. 1. Identify your AI exposure. Use Goldman Sachs report on automation risk by occupation, freely online. 2. Add 1 income stream this quarter. Freelance, content, course, anything that does not depend on your day employer. 3. Build portfolio investment. Index fund $200 monthly compounds to $244,000 in 30 years at 7%. That replaces missing pension by retirement. The math works if you start now. Boomers had time to plan. Gen Z has the internet, AI, and 5 years per category. Use them or get used. One more thing, the compression is not slowing. McKinsey projects another 2x AI capability by 2028. That means jobs eliminated 2x faster. A Gen Z entering workforce in 2027 may face career rewrites every 2 to 3 years, not 5. Adapt now or be permanently behind. Boomers cannot teach this. They never lived this rate. This is the first generation in human history to face career compression of this magnitude. The math is unforgiving. The strategy must be aggressive and continuous. Chapter 10. Closing and call to action. One last frame. Pension is not coming back. Stable career is not coming back. But agency is now in your hands at age 22, not at age 62. Boomers built wealth slowly through inertia. Gen Z must build wealth deliberately through strategy. The math is harsher but the leverage is greater. Next episode, Boomer first car $3,000. Gen Z first car $48,000. The 16 times multiplier. Are you Boomer era or Gen Z AI era? Comment your faction.
Aggregate results in next verdict.
Generation math closes.